So, James, I was looking at our notes for today's episode and I saw dark social. And I mean, I feel like I kind of know what that is, but for affiliate marketing? Like, seriously? It sounds a bit, cloak and dagger, eh? What's the deal with it? And why are we even talking about it?
Right, Emma, it does, doesn't it? Dark social conjures up images of, illicit dealings, but it's really not that at all, is it? It's actually a massive, often completely overlooked, area for affiliate growth. Think of it this way. When people share content, right, through WhatsApp or a private Facebook Messenger group or even just like a quick email to a mate, that's dark social. It's sharing that's not easily tracked by traditional analytics. It's not a public post on Instagram or a tweet or a LinkedIn share. It's private, one-to-one or small group sharing. And the thing is, Emma, these are often the most powerful shares because they're happening within trusted circles. People are, passing on things to their mates, their family, their colleagues, people who actually value their opinion. That inherent trust, it's just absolutely brilliant. It's where the real alchemy happens for affiliates, because that personal recommendation, it just converts, doesn't it? It's far more impactful than any public ad, really.
Okay, that makes sense. The trust factor is huge. I totally get that. But then, if it's dark and untrackable, how do you even begin to tap into it? Like, where do these conversations happen? Are we talking about just randomly scrolling through like private message groups? That sounds inefficient, eh?
Spot on, Emma. You've hit on the crucial point, haven't you? It's not about random scrolling, not at all. It's about identifying and engaging with niche communities. This is where the magic truly begins. Think about dedicated forums for a very specific hobby, or Discord servers built around a particular game or software, private Facebook groups, or even subreddits for, say, vintage watch collectors or specific cryptocurrency enthusiasts. The key is niche and engaged. You're looking for places where people are actively discussing their shared passion, problems, or interests. They're already highly qualified, right? They've self-selected into these groups because they care deeply about the topic. Your job, initially, is to just observe, listen, understand the lingo, the pain points, the triumphs. Before you even think about an affiliate link, you need to understand the culture, the unspoken rules. It's like becoming a part of the fabric, not just parachuting in.
Okay, become part of the fabric. I like that. But my immediate thought is, how do you do that without coming across as super spammy? These communities can be really protective, eh? I've seen people get absolutely torn apart for just dropping a link without context. So, how do you actually engage ethically, especially if your ultimate goal is to promote something?
Absolutely critical question, Emma. And you're right, these communities are fiercely protective, and rightly so. The golden rule here, and I can't stress this enough, is give before you get. Your initial and often ongoing engagement should be purely about adding value. Share your own expertise, respond to questions, offer genuine advice without any expectation of return. Help people solve problems. If someone asks for a solution to something you know about, jump in with a helpful answer. Build a reputation as a knowledgeable, trustworthy member. It's about establishing rapport, building social capital. You're not there to sell, you're there to contribute. Think of it like making friends. You wouldn't just meet someone and immediately try to sell them something, would you? You get to know them, build trust, and then, maybe, if it's genuinely helpful, you might share a recommendation. That same principle applies here, but times 10. Be a human, essentially, a genuinely helpful human.
Okay, so become a trusted member first, right? Provide value, no selling. But then, James, when do you actually subtly introduce your affiliate links? Or do you ever? If it's all about just being helpful, where does the affiliate part even come in? Is it more about waiting for someone to specifically ask for a recommendation where your link would fit?
Excellent point, Emma, because it's a delicate balance, isn't it? And you absolutely don't want to just suddenly pivot from helpful expert to salesman. The ideal scenario is when your link is a natural, genuinely helpful solution to a problem someone has. So yes, if someone specifically asks, hey, what tool do you use for X, and you use an affiliate product that fits perfectly, then yes, share your honest recommendation and maybe mention it's an affiliate link if the community expects that level of transparency. But it can also be more passive. Imagine you've written a brilliant in-depth guide or review on your own blog, which happens to contain several affiliate links for tools or products. If that guide genuinely solves a complex problem that the community is discussing, you could say, hey, I actually tackled this in depth on my site. Here's a link if you want to dive deeper. You're offering a resource, not a sales pitch. It's about seeding valuable content that contains your affiliate links rather than just dropping naked links. The link becomes part of the solution, not the objective.
That's a clever way to approach it, offering the solution, not just the product. So, when people do click through from these dark social channels, what makes them convert at a higher rate? Like, beyond the general trust, is there some advanced conversion psychology at play here that makes it so much more effective than, say, a typical ad campaign?
Oh, absolutely, Emma. This is where it gets really fascinating, you see. It's not just general trust, it's specific trust within a peer group. That's paramount. First, you've got the principle of social proof, right? When a recommendation comes from a trusted peer within a shared community, it carries immense weight. It's not a brand telling them something, it's one of us vouching for it. Second, there's reciprocity. If you've spent weeks or months providing value to that community, people are subconsciously more inclined to listen to your recommendations, to reciprocate that goodwill. Third, and this is crucial for dark social, is the contextual relevance. Because you understand the community's specific pain points and desires so intimately because you've been listening, your recommendations are incredibly targeted. You're not just throwing a product out there, you're offering the exact solution they've been discussing, often using their own language. It cuts through the noise. It feels less like marketing and more like a genuine friend helping out. It's powerful, absolutely powerful.
Okay, I'm sold on the potential, James. It really does sound like a gold mine. But the big sticking point for me, and I think for a lot of affiliates, would be how do you even track the results? If it's dark social, doesn't that mean your analytics are going to be um, pretty much useless? How do you know if your efforts are actually paying off, especially if you're putting in all that time to build trust?
That's a cracking question, Emma, and it's where a bit of unconventional thinking comes in, isn't it? You're right, traditional last-click attribution will struggle here, but it doesn't mean it's untrackable entirely. First off, custom affiliate links are your best friend. Create unique links specifically for each community, or even for specific threads or types of recommendations. So you might have, a Discord tech group tool X link. Then you can see traffic and conversions attributed to that specific source. Secondly, unique coupon codes. If the merchant allows it, get a specific code just for your community members. That's a direct, undeniable track. Thirdly, dedicated landing pages for specific recommendations. If you send people to a page you control first, you can track that traffic before they click your final affiliate link. And finally, don't underestimate anecdotal evidence and surveying. Ask people, how did you hear about us? Or where did you find this recommendation? You'll start to see patterns. It requires a bit more effort, but the quality of the conversions often makes it worthwhile, right? You're looking for impact, not just perfect last-click data.
You've absolutely nailed it, Emma. This tracking methods make a lot of sense, especially the custom links and codes. So then, once you've started seeing results, how do you ethically scale this? Like, you can't just join 1,000 Discord servers and hope for the best, can you? It sounds like it relies heavily on personal engagement, which isn't infinitely scalable in the traditional sense, eh?
You've absolutely nailed it, Emma. This isn't about brute force. Ethical scaling here isn't about joining more and more groups. It's about deepening your presence and impact within a select few, and then replicating the strategy effectively. First, think about building your own community asset that complements your presence in others. Perhaps a newsletter or a small curated private group that you do control where you can share more directly. Second, it's about becoming such a recognized, trusted expert in those niche communities that people seek out your recommendations. They start asking you directly. That's organic growth at its finest, right? Third, it's about training. Can you share your methodology with a small team who can then ethically engage in other relevant niche communities, maintaining that same value-first principle? It's not about outsourcing spamming, it's about scaling genuine engagement through skilled individuals. The true alchemy here is transforming that initial trust into a sustainable, compounding asset, where your reputation in a niche becomes a magnet for affiliate conversions without ever feeling like you're selling.
Right, Emma. Crucial to summarize, isn't it? So, just to kind of wrap this up, what are some of the absolute no-nos, the pitfalls people should avoid if they're trying to leverage dark social for affiliate marketing? And then, what's like the absolute top best practice you'd recommend for someone just starting out with this?
Right, Emma. Crucial to summarize, isn't it? The biggest pitfall, bar none, is being disingenuous. Don't join a community just to drop links. Don't pretend to be someone you're not. Don't ignore the community rules, right? Most groups have them, and they're there for a reason. Spamming, being overly promotional, or just taking without giving will get you absolutely nowhere, and often banned. You'll burn bridges faster than you can build them. As for the top best practice, it's quite simple, really. Listen more than you speak. Seriously. Spend a significant amount of time just observing, understanding the conversations, identifying the needs, the questions, the unspoken desires. Only when you truly understand the community can you offer genuinely valuable contributions. That understanding informs everything else, from the content you share to the affiliate products you might eventually recommend. Be patient, be authentic, and the dark social channels, well, they just might become your brightest source of affiliate income. It's truly transformative.